got no script to follow, no mask to wear. Every word she speaks cuts through the air. No glitter, no smoke, just the truth laid bare. And they ask her why she won't bend, why she won't play pretend. She's purpose and proud, won't bow to the crowd. No filter, no lies, her heart's on the line. Take it or leave it, she's not backing down. She's purposed and proud. Every click a choice, every view a test. She's not chasing fame, she's chasing her best. No shortcuts, no cheats, just her soul confessed. They say honesty won't pay the rent, but she's not here for their consent. Her lens is clear, her voice is loud, and she won't be drowned. She's purposed and proud, won't bow to the crowd. No filter, no lies, her heart's on the line. Take it or leave it, she's not backing down. She's purposed and proud.
They try to mold her into their frame, whisper lies to climb the fame chain. But she's a wildfire, can't be tamed, burning bright while they all play games. Heart on her sleeve, yeah, she's purple edge, won't sell her soul for your shallow checks. Honest to a fault, if you can't believe she's living her truth. Heart on her sleeve, hey. They throw stones, but she don't fall. Walls around her, they can't crawl. Her voice echoes through it all. She's the one they'll never stop. Heart on her sleeve, yeah, she's purple eggs. Won't sell her soul for your shallow checks. Honest to a fault, if you can't believe she's living her truth. Heart on her sleeve, heart on her sleeve, yeah, she's purple eggs. Won't sell her soul for your shallow checks. Honest to a fault, if you can't believe she's living her truth. Heart on her sleeve, hell. Heart on her sleeve, heart on her sleeve, hell.
She's got a spark in her hand, a fire in her soul. lighting up the night like a neon glow. She ain't bending, she ain't breaking, no, she ain't gonna fold. Dreams stacked high like candle wax gold. Keep her name out of your mouth if you don't know. She's building up a world while you're putting on a show. She's
All right. Can you guys hear me? I am so sorry for that. AT&T sucks. And the thing with StreamYards, not StreamYards, Streamlabs, you need a lot of power. And I haven't updated my computer in like 9 years, and it's time. So, yeah. I just got to get a new processor and some other things, but not a big deal. So welcome everyone. I hope everyone hits a thumbs up. Hopefully I won't have any issues. Hold on. Why is my Zoom not showing? Where's my little Zoom? Uh-oh. There we are. All right. What a day. Intro, I know, right, Bad Wolf? So what's up, everyone? What's up, Bad Wolf? Just Irish, Rock Jam. I know Casual Art was in here. Sly Angel, Sweet Misery, Just Irish, Amber. Who else? Lacey Ann. Patricia, Patridge. All right, so we finally got working. If it's buffering at all, let me know. Not that there's anything I can fucking do about it, but just so you know. All right. There are so many things. Hey, Michelle, there are so many things that I want to say today. It might be a long one. Even though I have tons of stuff to do, this still might be a long one. I want to put a disclaimer on this. I am not a basher, nor am I a supporter of Brittany J. There's people that say stuff about her I don't agree with, and there's stuff that people say about her that I agree with. I didn't listen to much today, but I did listen to Soup, about 5 or 10 minutes of Brittany J, and I couldn't handle any more. I listened to Queen Bee for about 10 seconds, and then I was listening to, totally unrelated. And Jones Inn put out a short, which I think is really important. But I do have a question for Brittany's supporters. How do you guys not see what is going on? How do you not see the grift that she is doing and the poor me that she is doing? The reason I say that, I find it really interesting what Queen Bee had today, what she put out. It's not a FOIA, by the way. It looks like a court record that's from the computer. I don't know if North Carolina has records that are open or anything, but yeah, it was like from a computer. But it did show Brittany's address, And it did show the dates and the times that Britney said. So wherever she got it from, it was legit. There was no SWAT. And it really was what I said, a bunch of cops in tactical gear. Not tactical gear, bulletproof vests. It had to do with Craig. It had nothing to do with Britney. Absolutely nothing. Scooper Barb actually put out a cute video today that I'm going to play too. And Britney is using this, poor me, I'm so sorry, I'm so this, help me, help me, help me. She even had the audacity to say that she was going to get restraining orders again. Bitch, you didn't show up for the first ones. Cletus, rightfully so, was fucking livid. Go ahead, bitch. Put another restraining order on me, and I promise you I am going to fucking destroy you. I do not blame him. Especially because she doesn't even know where any call came from. But looking at what Queen Bee put out, it wasn't from YouTube. It had to do something going on with Craig. So this is all just a blatant bullshit grift. And the more people that buy into it, the more she continues. And that's frustrating as fuck. However, I hear a lot of people. I'm low. I hear, hold on. I'm as high as I can be. I hear a lot of people telling her to log off. Let me just stress, as someone that had 5 CPS calls to my house and everybody told me I should log off, my answer was fuck you. If this is your job full time, and everyone that's telling her to log off does not do this full time, if someone's being harassed at work per se, would you tell them to just take days off? No. Would you tell them to quit their job? No. So you have to look at it from that perspective. If this is Britney's full-time job, then nobody should tell her to log off. She needs to know how to handle things differently. Lacey, I agree with, but I'm saying if it is her full-time gig, if this is what's paying the bills, if this is what's putting food on her table, besides the state, if this is what's putting food on her table, if this is her income, it's different than, let's say, someone like Nunya who doesn't make $1 from YouTube. So it doesn't matter. That's the difference. But I hear a lot of people who have second incomes, who have other people coming in saying that she should log off. I don't agree. Does she need to handle things better? Absolutely. Could she have ended this a long time ago? Absolutely. Could she make this way easier on herself? Absolutely. Is she doing anything but grifting? Absolutely not. That's all she's doing is grifting. And that's all she's doing is playing up the audience and playing up her subscribers as the poor me, poor me, poor me. Now, if you didn't see what Queen Bee posted, let me show you. Hold on. I got to get into Discord. Hit the thumbs up while you wait. And by the way, joining membership around here does not turn you into a frog, I promise. So feel free to buy a membership. And I agree with you. She's never worked in a regular job, ever. Which is sad. Where is it? Patreon. I did post it in there, right? That was yesterday. And I don't know who Honeybee is, but she was pretty fucking funny today. I just want to say that. All right, I guess I didn't post it there. Let me try members. What the hell how did I not post it anywhere? Hold on. What a loser. And I gotta send it to myself. I thought I sent it to you guys. I guess not. Doop, 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 doop. All right. I don't know how to make it bigger from Facebook, so bear with me. Yep. I guess I could do this. Hang on. Oh. All right. So as you can see, this is like from a police report or something. I mean, from a like computer. But it shows, I guess it's Brittany's address, the date, the time that Brittany stated. The first one was a follow-up investigation that had no contact. I guess they didn't answer the door. Later in the day, they had a welfare check from an incident report. And then the third one was a follow-up investigation. Cleared. Nowhere on here is a SWAT. Nowhere on here is anything like Brittany made it out to be. And the incident report was obviously for Craig if this was the follow-up investigation. So why is she running around acting like, oh my God, I was swatted, it came from YouTube? Not according to this. According to this, there was an incident reported, which obviously had to do with Craig, which was the morning. And then nighttime, they came and followed up. And if it had to do with guns, that's why they went there with bulletproof vests on. So now I don't know what the incident report said, obviously. But if this was an actual FOIA, they would have the incident report with it. That's why I think this came from like a computer. You know, like open records or whatever. But yeah, this is what Queen Bee showed. And it's absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, it goes top to bottom? It goes bottom top? No, because that says no contact. No contact means nobody was there. But there's absolutely no proof that came from YouTube at all. You know, do I think maybe calling Craig and it was an incident report? Yeah, it probably did come from YouTube. But Brittany, this didn't even have anything to do with you. You're the one that's making all this alleged money and you need a restraining order. This wasn't even involved with you, Brittany. This had nothing to do with you. Nobody called the cops on you. Nobody did anything. This was about Craig, not about you. So you playing this up like poor me, poor me, poor me? Oh, military time? Either way, it doesn't even matter. Whether it was the first one, the last one, doesn't matter. But these are the three from that day. So my point is, why are you running around accusing people and playing this pity party when it's complete bullshit? Absolutely. And you want to blame everybody. Brittany, this was about Craig. Let Craig handle it. They didn't even want you in the same room. Let Craig handle it. And for all the people that want to have her back, do you really want to have her back? Or are you either A, just making money off her subs, or which I think a lot of them are, or B, do you just hate Queen Bee and Clue that much that you're going to stick up for a blatant fucking liar? A blatant con artist? Tell me, which is it? Because I really believe that some of them that are going live talking about, rah-rah Brittany, I really believe it's about money. And that they're getting paid from Brittany's subscribers. They know they're not going to get money from from Queen Bee's subscribers, whatever. So they latched onto Brittany, and now they're rah-rah Brittany. These people aren't stupid. They know, it's blatantly obvious Brittany's fucking scamming. I mean, blatantly obvious. Tell me, just to prove my point, what fucking person on the planet tells people that at a 10-year-old and 11-year-old, oh, they don't like toys, just send money? Are you fucking kidding me? That comment has stuck with me. Hold on one second. Hang on. Mom, I'm live. I'm live. I love you. Goodbye. Mom. Not just Center, there's a few. But if someone said to me, what do your kids want? I don't give a fuck if they bought them socks. The fact that people want to buy my kids stuff, yeah, there might be I might make an Amazon list. Who am I saying might? I've had an Amazon list for years for Christmas. But if someone wants to buy your kids something, you're going to, just send money? What a fucking loser. Let people buy whatever they want. Make a list of electronics. It doesn't fucking matter. But I don't even believe she buys her kids shit. I think she spends $5 on her kids. Who the fuck does that? And like I said, that shit has been sticking with me since yesterday. Why you telling your subs that, your kids only take money? Make an Amazon list for electronics, Brittany. Or tell your subs, buy the kids whatever you want. Maybe your kids might like toys if they fucking had some. And believe me, all our kids are electronic kids. Kids don't fucking play Monopoly anymore. But there's tons of electronic stuff you can get. One year, Phoenix is very into electronics. One year he got a 3D printer. That's electronics. Dayton's got electronics. Sage has gotten electronics. You could put electronics on a list. Your subs will buy it. You don't have to have Monopoly. But for you to say that, my kids, we just send gift cards. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You'd be happy if someone sent them fucking McDonald's cards. That's what you want, McDonald's. Fucking sick. But I don't know. That comment has just been sitting with me for a while. All right, before I go on too many rants, one more thing I want to play before we get into the... Two things I want to play before we get into the review. Scoop with Barb actually put out a really cute video. Oh, it was actually from yesterday.
When people hear about...
Well, shows you how far behind I am. Oh, let me make it small. It's just like, what a selfish bitch to turn around and say, oh, well, just send cash. Just send gift cards. Bitch, that tells me you don't buy your kids jack shit. And then she's like, I wouldn't even know what to put on it. Well, why don't you ask your kids? Like, she is the biggest control freak I've ever seen. Even Halloween, she didn't ask her kids what they wanted to be. She decided. Brittany, they're 10 and 11. Let them fucking grow. Like, I'm not going to teach you how to be a fucking good parent, but let them grow. You can't fucking keep them at 2-year-olds their whole life, because that's their problem. Probably not autistic at all. Probably that you're a fucking control freak.
Police surrounding a home, it can sound dramatic, but here's how these situations really work in the United States, including North Carolina. A tactical team, like SWAT, is not sent out for casual conversations, welfare checks, or to ask questions. These teams are only deployed for high-risk situations where there is a confirmed danger, armed individuals, barricaded suspects, active violence, or a court-authorized high-risk warrant. If police simply want to talk to someone, they do a knock and talk, and that is handled by regular officers or detectives, not by an armored team in tactical gear. And here's the important part. If a tactical team responds to a home, they do not knock politely, chat at the door, and then allow the people inside to wander freely.
And that is so true. And I said that the other night. A SWAT team, they're not going to knock and say, oh, can we please come in? Get the fuck out of here, Brittany. And you're also not going to tell them no. They're coming in. They don't give a fuck about you, your kids, safety, nothing. If SWAT team is really there, oh, trust me, you know it.
That would violate their own safety protocols and basic training. Their job is to secure everyone immediately, keep people in one location, and control the scene until they determine it's safe. For officers to surround a home without a warrant, without a crime in progress, without charges, and without a dangerous situation, that would be extremely unusual and would contradict standard procedures. So when someone claims that a tactical team surrounded their house, knocked gently, asked to talk, and then just let everyone keep doing whatever they were doing, that's not how tactical operations work. That's not how warrant service works. And that's not how any law enforcement training works. If officers truly had no warrant, no emergency, and no safety threat, then they wouldn't send a tactical unit at all. They would simply send regular officers to speak with the person, and even then, the homeowner has no obligation to let them inside or continue a conversation. What's being described by Brittany J doesn't match real-world law enforcement procedure, not in North Carolina, and not anywhere else.
That was a really good video, Barb. Yeah, she was told to leave the room. They didn't check on the kids. This had to do with Craig. I still say that it probably came from his gaming, and it really had nothing to do with YouTube. But the key takeaway, it had nothing to do with Brittany. So all these people that are like, poor Brittany, it had nothing to do with Brittany. And I don't know why her people do not fucking understand this. Yeah, they were just wearing bulletproof vests. That's why I think it had to do with a gun, because of the bulletproof vests. Hey, Spitfire. That's why I think it had to do with a gun, because they did show up wearing bulletproof vests. But yeah, they asked to come in, and then Brittany lies and said, oh, they contemplated breaking in your door. No, they didn't, Brittany. Stop the fucking bullshit. But as long as people in her chat allow it and are okay with it, then it's just going to continue, and she doesn't give a shit. So, all right. So in my work this morning, I happened to come across, it was either like listening to Brittany J or Soup. I said, you know what? I'd rather listen to Soup. I didn't know that Soup was fighting. Oh, before we get into Soup, I want to show you this thing from Jonesin. Hold on. Because I know there are Queen Bee supporters that still think that Queen Bee showed the proof, and that there is proof out there of Jonesin knowing what she did ahead of time, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And I do not fuck with Jonesin. Jonesin has me blocked for a long time, but what's right is right, and I was there for this entire thing. So I do know what I'm talking about. Oh, did she remove it? I'll kill you. I think she removed it. Why would you remove it? She actually removed it. Jonesin, why you do that? Maybe she made a post? No. All right, here it is. Okay. So Jonesin has gotten a lot of shit. Sinner lied on her. Queen Bee has lied on her. You have to understand how this went down. And I think a lot of people forget. There was an incident with Brittany's child. Everyone was making a big deal that this kid, showed half his butt or whatever and was twerking. Who gives a shit? It's a child. But the community was in an uproar. Queen Bee jumped on Cotton Candy Boob's panel and asked for the video. And everybody was flipping out. Oh my God, how could she do that? How could she do that? Blah, blah, blah. So everyone and I'm paraphrasing here. So everyone in QB's Discord was freaking out. Like, you can't show that. Why would you want to show that? Anyone that knows Queen Bee knows she's got to be the first to get everything. She's got to be the first to contact someone. That's just who she is. So she had to be the first to do this. So she gets this video, whatever, emailed to her. She then, after she got a lot of shit from her own community, she then came live and twisted it and said how she reported the video. We all knew that was complete fucking bullshit. Absolute bullshit. And we knew that absolutely that did not happen. So Jonesin was like, who you fucking bullshitting, Queen Bee? We all know you just got this video of a minor child. This was her FOIA. Any police report made on January 23rd to 26th, because she wanted to do before and after. She didn't want to do just one thing. She wanted to do before and after. Made by Rebecca Turner, possibly a report made on an inappropriate video of a child being sent to her via phone. That is exactly what happened with Brittany's child. Like, exactly. There's no other anything. That's exactly what happened with Brittany's kid and QB, and that's what Jonesin was FOIAing. And then she got the FOIA. It was Queen Bee that made this whole production because she didn't want to get busted in the lie. So she twisted it and made this elaborate fucking story that wasn't even real. And Joneson has been getting shit for it for the last 2 years, when it really just came down to QB didn't want to get called out for lying. So she made it out that it was this other story and blah, blah, blah. That is exactly what Joneson had requested. And that is exactly what happened with Brittany's child and Queen Bee. Joneson didn't lie about anything. Sinner is lying. QB lied. B. Tim is fucking an idiot who lied. But it's one thing I can say is Joneson, it did not lie about this. The fact that she got other stuff based on QB, she can't help that. It had absolutely nothing to do with her. So, nobody, I mean, the fact she sent it to Sinner, all that other stuff that we're not even getting into. But I'm just saying the actual FOIA, she's 100% right on. And why everyone is lying about it, I don't know. But that's the fact. So, now, let's get into Soupy. It is liars everywhere. Why Sinner would lie like that, I have no idea. And I don't blame Joneson for getting that fucking pissed off. She rightfully so. And I don't know what QB showed. And I guess it could sound similar. But what Joneson FOIA'd is exactly what happened with Brittany's video and QB. So, well, that's different, Lacey. I agree with you there. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about that part. I'm just saying that when Sinner went on the other panel and fucking lied, that's fucked up. I mean, it's bad enough QB has lied about it for 2 years and convinced people, but now Sinner jumps on a panel and fucking lies about it? That's fucked up. I was really surprised, and I think it's disgusting that he did that. All right, Stinson the soup. Now, let me stress, I don't know what happened between Brittany and Soupy. I don't know. Yeah, I did a FOIA once for a case, and I did another FOIA on my ex. That was it. I don't know why people are doing FOIAs on YouTube. Yeah, they were, Lacey. Everybody was redacted. The police have to redact it. Every single thing was redacted. I agree with you. But it got twisted into something it wasn't. And nobody went after her kids. She ran with that for like 2 years. Nobody went after her kids. That was also a total lie. No, the story wasn't redacted. That you're right. Why does everyone keeps messaging me that? Hold on. Oh, you know what I did? That's so funny. You know this? Everyone keeps messaging me. What am I looking at? So I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, I accidentally sent the screenshot of Brittany's things that I, sent to myself. I sent it to my mom. I sent it to Phoenix. No wonder they're all looking at me like, what am I looking at? Now it makes sense. I'm an idiot. All right.
Said this,
Brittany can't believe I said something.
said this, and
She stands on it. So.
I'm gonna be a part of. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you.
Go ahead.
this is a part of the problem. It's what she's about to say.
Get into it.
Gives these people an out to continue to do it because
Oh yeah, it's my fault.
take all this shit.
So somehow it's the old big bad soup. I am too. Matter of fact, I want to see this sub count go down because fuck you. I am not in the mood. Half of y'all really don't even fuck with me anyway. You come here in hopes, and if it don't apply, just let it fly. You come here in hopes that I'm going to windmill for Brittany. If that's what you're here for, get the fuck out now.
And that is true because people have been going to Soup and Jones Inn and everybody, all of Britney's supporters, because they believe that they are going to stick up for Britney. Oh, I agree, Lacey.
So Brittany over here whine-assing around because I suggest maybe if things are getting this bad for you, go and be with your children. Thank you, Chaos Queen. I appreciate that. That makes seriously, Brittany? That upset you? Let's listen to this.
It's Brittany's fault. It's Craig's fault. Nobody else's fault but ours. And she needs
no one ever said.
But Brittany, it is your fault. It is Craig's fault. You have to take responsibility, Brittany, especially because the calls had nothing to fucking do with you. They were about Craig, not about you.
That, but go ahead, girl. You go ahead and be victim.
to log off. That's her fault. Okay, well you can say that all you want. I hope it don't happen to you. Hold on a minute. And also, when you say shit like this, just remember you're potentially giving people ideas.
I'm giving people ideas, y'all. You hear this shit? Thank you. Somebody else sent a gift. Thank you so much, Bucci. Chaos Queen. Thank you. I want y'all to listen to this with me. I am so sick of this whine-assing around. I am like, how many times do I have to state what has been done is wrong? But at what point do you take some type of accountability as well? With Craig in the background sounding off, that same night or the next night you had him on after you.
Yeah, and last night she says, "Oh, Craig, you don't have to leave. I thought you weren't bringing him on your channel anymore, Brittany." But she's like, you don't have to leave, Craig. Come back here. All she has done for days is go live, say, hold on, and talk about absolutely nothing but trolls in a chat. That's it. Fuck, at least review someone, Brittany. Do something. And the fact that she's all about Sebastian. Why didn't she do anything for his birthday? Nonsense did. Other people did. Smiley had this whole thing. She's all about Sebastian, but she's so worried about her Christmas gifts that her kids don't like toys. So just send cash. But don't do fucking anything for a case that pretty much blew up your channel. Unbelievable.
Said Craig ain't going to be in the background no more. I want y'all to listen to what the soup said.
And ultimately, you obviously probably do not have any type of comments, so that we have, I guess, SRT.
Give me a second.
I wonder if
it is Tripper. Hey, Jamie.
Services. I wonder if Child Protective Services. This is just a thought. could put an order in place for Brittany to have to stay off of YouTube.
What the
Because
fuck, dude?
She's putting herself and her children mainly in danger. Where you've become a
Really?
target now.
You've become a target, bitch.
Really?
Yes.
And just takes
Really?
Yes.
This is oh.
Child Protective Services would order somebody to do that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not.
And please remember, I know some of y'all like Brittany, and that's okay.
So if you, let me ask y'all, if you had half the damn internet coming at you, calling CPS on you, having you swatted, what would you do? What's more important to you? Ain't no.
Okay, in all fairness, I didn't have the SWAT, but I've had all those things. I've had an entire community come after me. I've had 5 CPS calls to my house. I've had glitter bombs sent to my house. I've had it all. You know what I did? I straightened my fucking crown and I continued to go live. I continued to do my thing. I lost some, I gained some, but I still continued to do my thing. I was never going to let those people, which most of them are gone now, but I was never going to let those people stop me from, talking with my community. I was never going to let anybody take that power over me. I was going to hold on to that power. But what I didn't do is what Brittany does. I didn't sit there crying every night. I just went and did my thing. Whatever, I was talking about. Did I fight with them? Yeah. But I would just fight back. I wouldn't sit there with the woe is me. I mean, I'm sure I did sometimes, but for the most part, I just straightened my crown and I basically said, fuck you. You're not doing this to me. And eventually, most of them are gone, really. Even after CPS shit came out, perfect time for me to make an exit. I wasn't going to do it. I was not, I made a mistake years ago, and some people are going to hold it against me for life. That's on them. But I wasn't going to let that, I built a very strong community. I wasn't going, well, I thought I did. I wasn't going to allow my past to destroy everything I've worked for. And I still feel that way. I am down a lot of subs recently. Like, I think I lost 50 subs this month. I don't know why, but whatever. Don't let door hit you in the ass on the way out. But I did fight back and forth. But that's what I'm saying. Oh, it was more like years that I fought back and forth. But I just didn't sit there wallowing in my own shit like Brittany does. So I don't agree that she needs to leave, but she does need to change. Hey, sweetie pie. Ah, thank you. Sweetie Pie says, you are a champion, Laura. What you have overcome and gone through in the last 3 years, an inspiration to all women. Thank you. And if you don't know what she's talking about, I had cancer, was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer in November of 23. And I had a lot of people, oh, she's lying. She's this. Yeah, it was bad. So, yeah, I don't wallow. I never did. And I never will.
Nobody telling this bitch to get off here. Clearly, you're not going to. How about 2 things can be true at the same time? Some changes need to be made. Especially, yeah, I think I'd take a break. Yeah, it's right now. I think I'd take, and it doesn't look to me like there's any end in fucking sight. But every time she I swear she's her own worst enemy, reacts to them, she contributes to it. Yes. And I get not laying down and cowering down. But there has to be a solution here. if they keep coming at you for the same thing, Craig, in the background, you have your own subscribers and mods telling you, God, get rid of Craig. Is that his name? Greg or Craig, whatever. Maybe take that in a little bit. You don't have to leave, but acting like a little victim right here because you don't like what I said. This is 90% of your damn problem.
Able to see both sides.
No, you're not.
And Soup is 100% right about that. Brittany, you have been told just go in another room because nobody wants to hear Craig. But you need Craig because you need someone to fucking wake you up.
No, the
And that's
fuck
just
you're
the way it
not.
is.
You know what she wants? She wants 100% loyalty. You ain't getting that from me. I'm not your friend. I never was your friend. I see what's happening. I don't like it, but you're insane, bitch. I'll drag you for filth and never once make a phone call. See, I'm able to keep it online. So saying what's happening is wrong isn't enough. You have to serve a purpose to Brittany. Either you're all in as a supporter or she wants to portray you as an...
Soup, you are 100% correct in that because she did that to me. Just because I didn't back her 100% because I saw what was going on, she ran to Sinner and fucking totally lied. And then me and Sinner had a big blowout. But Sinner is so far up her fucking ass that he didn't even want to listen. He just, had to listen to Brittany.
enemy so she can be your victim. Oh, God, she loves it. Thank you, A-Mac. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Is that A-Mac?
Just remember, for everybody saying that she should go back to true crime, she doesn't have the mods to do true crime anymore. She never did her own research. She always had her mods or other people doing her research. Her idea of true crime right now is just putting on someone else's video and falling asleep. That's her idea of true crime. She can't do true crime. She needs somebody to do the research, and she doesn't have anyone.
That's A-Mac. Where you been? It's so good to see you. Yeah, this right here doesn't do it for me. This doesn't do it. It doesn't move me. It doesn't make me feel bad. It pisses me off. This need to always make yourself a victim and make everybody the enemy. Oh my God. She said maybe I should take a break. Do you see her picking on me? This is stupid, Brittany. Let's listen to a little bit more of this.
The total
Okay,
possession with
so you're cool. Oh my God, I'm gonna try to calm down.
You better.
You're cool with. Hold
No,
on.
I'm not cool with it, bitch.
Stands on it. Well, you stand on it, 10 toes down. You stand
It's
on
12. Ask the bee. She's got 12 of them.
that shit. What the? I'm sorry. Listen, Linda. That is not okay.
Hey, dummy, you want to play me where I ever said any of this was okay? This is why I would never, ever. Like, I can't help it. I see her. I've always seen her. Let's listen to a little bit more of this whine assing around.
Hi. Log off. What you think's gonna happen?
You know what I just thought of, though? Think about it like this. If someone is so controlling over their own children, why wouldn't they be the same way over their subs? Think about it for a second. She doesn't even let her kids get their own fucking bowl of cereal. So why would she allow anybody to quote unquote be a friend or say anything and not give her an honest opinion? Think about it.
There's going to be a new one. Right, Shady? I don't get it. There's going to be a new person to take up exactly what they're doing to me, and they're going to do it to somebody else. I cannot believe she said that.
Oh my God. Oh God. I cannot believe she said that. You would have thought I told her to jump off a bridge. It's the dramatics for me. Thank you, Momo. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at chat. Thank you, Momo. Team plague on both their houses. Fuck Clue and fuck you. All you real life weirdos. Fuck all y'all. I said what I said. Nowhere in that live did I say what happened to Brittany is so amazing and wonderful. But that's what she wants. Do you see how she has to make herself a victim to everything? Good. You don't put somebody's live up and just play it on another platform without commentary. You cannot with this chick. It's just like that other side. You got to see it completely the way they see it, or you're a Brittany simp. Or if you don't see it 100% the way Brittany sees it, you're just some big bad bully. Look, I am being so dead serious when I say this. If you are here because you think I am a BJ fan or simp, this ain't the place for you. First of all, why are you subscribing to people when you don't even fuck with them? You're just here because you think they like your favorite YouTuber or something. Is that not weird? Exactly. Nobody agrees with anybody 100% of the time. But this is the mentality that is now YouTube. Oh, you must agree 100% of the time or you're just a horrible person. Get the fuck out of here. I am not for everybody. I'm not for a lot of y'all. And some of y'all I like. I actually like y'all. But I see that this dedication to lifting up Brittany and never holding her accountable is seriously, that's mainly your concern. Not saying, hey, you know what, Brittany? What is the problem with taking a minute? What is the problem with checking in with your mental health? When something like this happens to you, it has to affect you.
See, that's where I disagree. It never affected me. At call number 2, which I'm not getting into again, but you guys know what I'm talking about. That one affected me because my kids were like heartbroken. But most of them, it didn't affect me. But I don't have mental health issues. So maybe that's the difference. ADHD, but I don't consider that a mental issue. But you know what I'm saying? Like, Soup is saying like it has to affect you. No, it doesn't. If you don't have mental health issues to begin with, you're not going to have them when that happens. You're just going to fucking blow it off and move on. I don't know. That's how I always was. I actually fought with some people. Sweet Misery argued with me about a long time ago about oh my God. It starts with an A. Not autism. Anxiety. I couldn't think of the fucking word. Anxiety. And I was saying, just blow it off. Like, who cares? Don't let it stress you out. She's like, it's not that simple. I'm like, yeah, it is. Mind over matter. Because I just never understood it. I never understood why people have anxiety. I don't look at it, I'm like, well, just brush it off and get over it. So we've had many discussions about it. So just if you're not someone that ever had any mental health issues, you're not going to understand it. And you're going to just blow it off. Like, okay, you called CPS on me again. Oh, well, I'm going live in an hour. So, but that's just me.
We can get on here and act like we're all big and bad and nothing ever affects us. Bullshit. CPS showing up at my house. a bunch of cops then showing back up later on that night is going to affect me. Now, you can pretend it doesn't, but I don't believe that. I would take a minute. But me saying that,
in my fucked up head, feeling fat or feeling like I look fat will put me in more mental health than CPS being called to my house. That's how fucked up my head is.
me saying that has made me some evil. Oh my God, I can't believe she said that. Get the fuck out of here. You old watered down, wimpy, no backbone having bunch of Karens. I have never seen a sector where it's like, who do you stand with? Oh my God, I got to make sure you're 100% with who I'm with. Oh God, I'm unsubscribing. You done pissed me off. Get it together. Tighten up, soldier. Tighten up.
And I agree with her 100% on what she just said. I'm glad I'm not the only one, sweetie pie. Because there's a lot of people that I lost because I said I didn't like certain people and they unsubbed. I was like, damn. And I've been saying this for a long time. You don't have to pick a side around here. You can watch multiple people. You don't also have to agree with every single thing that a creator says.
God dang. Thank you, Lacey. I have never seen a bunch of weak ass mofos. Do you agree with me? Well, not 100%. You know, here's how I feel about it. Oh my God, I'm done. I can't take it no more. How do y'all make it out in the real world? How did you make it on social media? It's been around for a long time. How? That's right, Bufords. I ain't for everybody, and that's okay. Do you think you're going to get 100% of me agreeing with Brittany all the time? You done lost your mind. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What is so wrong with me saying, take a minute? Girl, your mental health is more important than this. But that makes me the bad guy. Let's listen to a little bit more of this. Let's get my blood pressure up a little bit.
That.
No, if you can build your case.
I'm putting my kids in danger, and CPS, she wonders if CPS would put an order in to make me log off.
Yes, I do wonder that. I do.
Now, CPS has no control over your life or your job. They can't tell you, oh, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. They can recommend, like maybe you go get a real job or something, but who's going to hire Brittany? I mean, honestly, look what she looks like. Look at how she carries herself. What is she going to do? Work let's say, McDonald's and scratch her leg all day? Ugh, the thought of that is nauseating. But she has no skills. Who knows if she even has an education?
Would CPS say, look, since you're having so much trouble with social media right now, let me get a drink of my coffee. Since you're having so much trouble with most of your issues are coming from social media, I do wonder, would CPS say, let's just put a limit? I don't know. It's not me saying, oh, CPS should make you get off of here. Shut the fuck up. You turn everything. You are the definitions of mountains out of molehills.
She's entitled to her opinion, absolutely, and I'm entitled to mine.
Well, you're going to hear mine.
I'm going to play that one more time.
Play it again, Sam.
I can't even believe that.
Oh, dear God.
I mean, is that really where you're at?
That's where I'm at. I said what I said, Brittany. I don't.
and I heard someone question who Sam is, that's a figure of speech. In case you didn't know, Play It Again Sam is just a figure of speech that I assumed everybody knew. So that's why I'm just saying, if you don't know who Sam is, that's all it is. I was shocked at how many people do not know what that means.
Stutter. Okay, I said what the fuck I said. Now get into it.
When your buddy sticks up, I know your girl don't like me. Hey, Sue.
Oh my
Won't
God.
you go ask?
Now this pissed me off. Brittany, thank you, sweetie pie. I love you too. And you're so beautiful. And you're my bestie. I forgot that. I forgot I was adding in. You're so beautiful. I don't watch Ziggy, so I don't really follow the Jerks or Six Up or anything. But I do know Six Up from back in Summer Wells days. Six Up will be on my panel. That doesn't mean that Soup likes me. It doesn't mean that Soup's going to come in my chat just because Six Up and I get along. Brittany's mentality is that, oh, well, you're friends with them, so you can't go and, you must think the same way they do. No, Brittany. That's not how normal people think. Normal people have no problem differentiating two people. Just because, let's say, Six Up wouldn't stick up for you, that doesn't mean that Soup would or wouldn't. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's such a childish mentality and such a control freak mentality.
Six Up when she's going to apologize
One person is
for framing
disturbing.
me.
What the actual when is Six Up going to apologize for framing you? Look, you're starting to sound like Ziggy.
When's she going to apologize for uploading a clip and accusing me of making transphobic comments and shit that I've never made?
Brittany, Six Up made an error that she corrected. But here's more of the victimhood that she is drowning in. Six Up apologized. She even apologized again on my panel when we discussed it. She made an error. She made a mistake. Big fucking deal. You've never made a mistake, Brittany? You've made many.
I guess you better ask Six Up about that. Won't you ask her? She's got a microphone. I promise you she'll use it.
How about the ones reading DV reports about victims?
You dumb, silly, dizzy, ding-dong bitch. How many times do I have to say? See what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what you say. That was one of the worst things I've ever seen done to anybody on YouTube, reading a DV report. But because I am not 100% with her, it doesn't matter what you say. Where am I?
And anyone that said they've never made a mistake, they've never read a wrong report, they've never, accused somebody of something that wasn't them, anyone that says that is a fucking liar. Everybody's done it. We've all done it.
Who's TT? Yeah. I'm feeling very well. I'm not feeling manipulated, but I sense the manipulation. Am I Six Up? Am I her mama? Exactly. Why am I responsible for what she done or what she said? She sure does, Linz.
Here, leave. How about the ones swatting and calling CPS leave? How about the ones obsessed?
I agree. And I said that, but I see that you're only focused on the criticism, the little bit of criticism towards you. You don't hear nothing else, do you, Brittany? This is, you are the definition of a Barney Fife. You shoot yourself in the foot. You're like that person, there's a hole in your boat. And instead of plugging the hole, you go and shoot 5 more. You understand me?
Over the one person leave. How about that? We don't hear your kids very rarely. How about law enforcement go after people using minors' voice clips? The fuck?
I wish they would, Shady.
Yeah, incitement.
Oh, Crafty, 6 Up took a audio
My
of a lady named Truth Teller who was shouting her opinions on the trans community.
Who the fuck? I don't even know who this is. Let me see what y'all.
That was before Soup's time. And again, she's already apologized, Brittany. Stop making it out to the new people that you're such a victim. It was corrected and you move on. Plain and simple.
Are saying, who the fuck is Truth Teller? Excellent role. Wait, hold on. Play nice. I'm like you. I stick up for my own words. No one exactly. Hey, Jenny B. Who is Truth Teller? There's Angela. Jenny B. I don't think. Some biscuits. I don't know what's going on. Who is Truth Teller? Who the hell is half these people? I know who 6 Up is, but who the fuck is Truth Teller?
She took that clip because it was just the audio. She played the audio and told everybody that it was me. Then she went a step further and gave Julie Skolnick the audio and told Julie Skolnick that it was me. Skolnick uploaded that audio, reported me to agencies.
And it wasn't.
I don't even have a. Does anybody know what this dummy's talking about? She's not even here no more. I don't even know who Truth Teller is. So Brittany wants me to take care of something I wasn't even here for. You're insane, girl. Go ahead and shoot your boat some more.
Being homophobic and transphobic, and argued with her. Even the chat was telling Julie, this is not Brittany. Julie said 6 Up would not lie to me. I believe her.
Why is it that so many people want to live in the past, not only when it suits them, but when they can play victim for it? What happened to the unwritten rule of move the fuck on? Somebody apologized. 6 Up apologized 6 different ways on multiple panels. Move on. I don't know why people have to wallow in the same fucking shit year after year after year. Get the fuck over it. It doesn't matter. Okay, 6 Up made a mistake. Why does she have to be held to that standard her entire fucking life?
6 Up don't even like Julie.
They've gotten official documents from my attorney. CPS has a full.
Okay, this is the biggest bunch of bullshit I ever heard in my entire fucking life. CPS don't give a fuck about your lawyer, Brittany. CPS isn't filing any charges against people on YouTube. Trust me, I know. I've had 5 calls. For her to say that, oh, CPS got all the information from a lawyer, she is so full of shit. CPS doesn't give a fuck, Brittany. They come to your house, they check it out. They don't care who made the call. They're not looking for, oh my God, let's narrow down on the guy and let's, pursue this. They got way too many people to fucking deal with. Where you came up with this lie that, oh, CPS got all the information from your imaginary lawyer that you don't even fucking have. So what information did they get? You're such a fucking liar. And you wonder why people go after you. Because you're a fucking liar.
Full documents from my attorney that all of this is happening.
Services. I wonder if
Let me play this.
Again, your imaginary George Glass attorney? You mean that attorney? Because that's about what I'm going to start calling your attorney, is George Glass. Because you don't have a fucking attorney.
One more time.
Play it again, Sam.
Oh, and by the way, for those that doubt me, Brittany, if you have an attorney that's handling CPS and has all the reports for CPS, guess what, bitch? You wouldn't need to do another grift for another attorney, because that attorney would be handling criminal, would be handling CPS, would be handling the harassment online. God, you people are so fucking dumb. Anyone that believes this bullshit, you belong there. You belong to get burned because you're a fucking moron.
Vision picture. I can't make out what it says on the back of that vest. But
no, I don't think anybody knows who called. I think the person who called is the person who's responsible.
Oh, don't ever put that in my chat. Hold on. Hell no.
I'm behind. I don't know what was put in her chat.
Don't you ever come in my chat and make a comment like that to me again. Do you hear me? That is a fucking setup what just happened, and I'm going to tell you right now. You will not come into my chat. Hold on.
Why does reality keep talking over her? Like, reality, sit down. Shush.
Hold on.
Oh my God, reality. Could you be quiet when Brittany's talking? The overlapping is just so annoying. Anyway, Brittany, here's the deal. Here's a crazy concept, okay? Maybe what happened to you is horrible and wrong, and I disagree with it. Also, getting Craig from behind you and putting him somewhere, stuffing a sock down his throat might be a good idea too. I don't know. You ever thought of that? No one is saying what happened is okay, but it doesn't matter what I say. I see that a lot of people are struggling with comprehension, and I can't make you understand. I just can't. Let me see what y'all are saying.
Thank you, Just Irish, because I was wondering. Just Irish said someone put in her chat something like E.T. will be breathing through a tube soon. Well, that's horrible.
I'm sorry she's going after you today, Sue. It's fine. Thank you, though. Hey, Jess.
So I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. The call was on Craig, not on her. The police didn't even care to have her in the fucking room. They asked her to leave the room. Nothing was done to Brittany. This had nothing to do with Brittany. This was all Craig. Come to think of it, I don't know why I didn't think of this before. In the morning, they were looking for Craig. Obviously, Craig wasn't there, which is why they had no contact, because they had to speak to him. And then they went back and they spoke to Craig on a follow-up. Not Brittany, Craig. Nothing was done to Brittany. This had nothing to do with Brittany. Brittany knew they were coming back. Guaranteed. She absolutely fucking knew they were coming back because he wasn't home the first time. So they had to come back and do a follow-up when he was home, which makes her story that much more invalid. She's just a fucking liar.
Jesse. For CPS. Hey, Allie. I'm telling you, I'm just like, hey, Bliss Blessings, thank you so much. She doesn't know when to stop doodles. She really doesn't. Hey, Amanda, don't use your kids as a shield in the middle of a YouTube war zone you choose to play.
I'm a fucking genius. This just hit me. And the more I thought about it, the more I realize I'm right. Craig, the first phone call that she was talking about in the morning, they came there to speak to Craig. Craig wasn't there for some reason. Or maybe he took the kids to school. Maybe he was at McDonald's. Who knows? But that's why they didn't have contact, because Craig wasn't there. She knew damn fucking well they were coming back because they needed Craig to be home. They had to talk to him. So her entire story is fucking wrong. There wasn't a second call like, oh my God. She fucking knew damn well they were coming back because they had to talk to Craig. That's why they had with a gun or something like that, and they were afraid just maybe Craig was setting up an armory in his house. Who the fuck knows? Because we don't know what was originally said. But boom. That's why they were there twice in the same day. Not because people called again, because they didn't make contact the first time. Brittany, you are such a fucking asshole. Why don't you try telling the truth for once? And again, this is just my theory, but it makes sense. It makes perfect fucking sense.
And yes, there you go. I don't think 6up gave audio to Julie. I don't either. 6up can't even stand Julie. She thinks she's weird.
Thank you, Rock Jam. You're so beautiful. You're my bestie. Thank you so much. I love you so much.
Yes, Eliza. Yeah, something happened and 6up got it incorrect or something and apologized. But here Brittany is bringing it up to try to uphold her, oh my God, victimhood, the big bad soup. The big bad soup then. I don't know what to tell you. I'm never going to agree with Brittany 100% of the time. Matter of fact, I'm not even friends with this lady. Get mad at the people who did this. I am a commentary channel. I just commentate on it. You don't have to like what I say, but to play this victim role that you play oh so well. Oh my God, I can't believe she said this about me. Can y'all believe this? This is a lot of your problem.
Well, unless QB typed up that report herself, which I highly doubt, they were definitely related. They 100% were related. And Brittany knew they were coming back. 100%. Totally knew they were coming back because they had to talk to Craig.
Problem. This really is a lot of your problem, girl.
Because to be fair, and this was something that never sat right with me. Hey, Ninja, this is something that never really sat right with me since it happened. She lives in a very small town. It's not like she lives in Charlotte or New York City or Nashville. She lives in a small police department. They're going to talk. They're going to know that you just went there. I mean, they look up records before they go to someone's house. They don't just blindly go to someone's house. So for her to say they weren't related, yeah, they were. And Queen Bee's screenshot proved they were. And they proved all three of those are 100% connected.
She doesn't want it to stop, in my opinions. In my opinion, by her actions, that's another thing. Like the very next night, I hear a clip. She's asleep. Craig is in the background again. Like, are we just me? And I'm speaking for me. I'm not saying this is the gospel according to my God. Just for me, I would take a minute. I would move in silence. I would definitely do something. Let me tell you something.
She can't move in silence because then she wouldn't make any money. That's why she got so mad that Queen Bee had this screenshot or whatever, because she knows that's where the truth lies. The truth shows Brittany that this was an incident, welfare check, and then one time they had no contact, and then they came back and they met contact, everything is cleared. It's not what Brittany is making it out to be. And the sympathy that she is playing on her subs, that's someone with no conscience, really. She has no fucking conscience. And because she is playing on people's heartstrings, like, oh my God, Brittany, it's so hard, when she knew damn fucking well this was not what she's playing it out to be.
I would do something. Some people would be suffering because I'm not right in the head. And when I say that, I mean that I would, my get back. Oh God. My mic died. My mic, Brittany, on what you would or should or could or wouldn't do. I'm telling you what I would do. Okay. Let me plug up this microphone. Okay. So getting on YouTube again and having Craig in the background, no, that's not how I would move. I am entitled to that opinion, and it is not the end of the world. You think people agree with me right now? No. There are some people in here like, I don't really agree with that. It's okay. I'm not going to get on here and cry about it. You'll live to tell this story another day, Brittany, but you just live and thrive in victimhood. I can't believe she said that. Well, I said it, and now I'm saying worse now. You can't. Here's the thing with me, though. Let me get a drink of coffee. You will never see me over in them other chats. Hey, Casey Blues. Exactly, Gemini. You will never catch me over in them other chats, bigging them up, dabbing them. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Keep getting it, Brittany. Keep calling CPS. Make sure you get her swatted because she did X, Y, and Z. No, but I'm entitled to my opinion on you as well, Brittany. If it were me, I would take a minute, take a pause, and make sure I'm okay mentally, because this has to affect you. But you just keep coming on here doing the same thing. That's where I was at. Somebody said, I feel like I've heard this a lot. People say she likes this. And I'm thinking, there ain't no way she likes this. And I still am reluctant to believe that she likes this. But the way she goes about things, I don't understand it. Lindsay said, my head isn't in the sand, Michigan wifey. I choose not to pretend that I know what.
Thank you, Just Irish. You're so beautiful. You're my bestie. You're my best friend in the whole wide world. Thank you so much.
What goes on inside of her home. Sorry if that bothers you. It isn't right. And that's another thing. We're way too dedicated. Well, not us. Some people are just way too dedicated in Brittany's life. They worry about her life way more than they do their own. Now that's when we got a problem. I just feel like here on YouTube, how do I want to say this? There's no balance anymore.
I can say with 100% certainty, Brittany is using this as a poor me, because think about it. Even the last couple of streams, which I haven't listened to for more than a couple of minutes because I just can't. But think about that for a second. She is so wallowing in the poor me. She does nothing but sit there and read troll comments and cry the woe is me. How could they do this to me? Woe is me. Until the super chats start rolling in. Then all of a sudden, she's like, oh, thank you so much. And you guys are the best. In reality, you want to come up. But you know what I'm saying? She absolutely loves this. She is wallowing in this. And she's lying to everybody to do it. It's not like she's doing this because, you know, it really happened to her. No, it really didn't happen to her. Now, if Craig came on crying the blues, okay, maybe. But all these calls, all this shit she's wallowing in, I'll say it again, had nothing to do with her. So who do I know that's married in here? I'll use Ninja or Tara. If something happened to their husband, should they go online crying about it because it happened to them? No. This isn't real life. It's YouTube. This happened to your boyfriend, Brittany. Not even your husband. This just happened to your boyfriend. Get the fuck over it. Nobody called on you. Nobody even mentioned you. This was all on Craig. And you are trying to make it out like it had to do with you. It did not. You are one sick bitch. And anyone that falls for it, again, open up your fucking eyes. 4 months, woohoo, you're so beautiful. I just love you. You're my bestie. Look how pretty your picture is.
You can't have a difference of an opinion. You can't just keep it to commentary. Now you're the enemy. I'll be the enemy. I'll be on the clip channels later. That's fine, whatever. People will unsubscribe. You can't have a difference of an opinion. And that's just the way it is. Thank you. Who was that? Kim, thank you so much. That was so cute. It is. It's the definition of insanity. There's another one. I definitely need that mug. Thank you. Who sent the kitty in a box? That is a ghost. And that's why I'm saying I'm not for everybody, and that's okay. Thing that has clutch, Bucci, thank you. I like that. Real life, not just your internet life, not your.
Thank you, my bestie. My Miss Beautiful, you're so wonderful. Thank you so much. You are amazing. And you're so pretty. Just look at you.
Your persona that you come on here with. This is actually stepping into your home. And for me, my family, my home is sacred. That's all I'm saying. But you took that, you ran 50,000 laps in it, you shot about 50 more holes in the boat that's already leaking, and you turned yourself into a victim. Thank you for that owl. I really like the owl. Wisdom. The gaming doggy was, yeah. Thank you, Popcorns. Hey, Spudler. Hey, Doodles. Pixie Internet. That was just me wondering. I wonder 85% of your problem. I'm getting some more coffee. Brittany fan, but watching the debacle and her response to my private emails to her told me she is capitalizing on the chaos and doesn't want to fix it. That's the way it looks.
Oh, I absolutely believe that 100%. She is. But it's not like she's capitalizing on it. She's fucking lying. Thank you, Blonde Gypsy. You're so beautiful. You're my bestie. Look how pretty your picture is. Oh, everyone loved Blonde Gypsy. Thank you, girl.
I have a friend named Vintage. Soup, you're right. Also, even if you were wrong, you're not. How many times has this happened to Brittany since Clue has stepped onto the scene?
You're so amazing. Thank you so much. I love you. You're so pretty. You're the best modest ever. Put yourself in her shoes. I've been in her shoes. I've had an entire fucking community come after me for years. You don't believe me? Look up my name on YouTube. You'll find thousands of videos. I've been in Britney's shoes. I still didn't act like that. And I didn't have to lie about anything. Yeah, I was getting to that, Lacey.
And I'm not saying that Clue directly did it. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
Thank you, Who Knows. You're so beautiful. I just love you. You're my favorite sub. You're my bestie. Woo woo. I gotta come up with something different. Did she ever say anything different? Now, I do not believe that she should be blaming Clue about Clue inciting. Because you know what incites people more? Lying. Lying to your audience incites people more. Nodding off. Having your fucking kid have to wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning on a school night? That's a problem. That's why CPS gets called. Having your kid in the background while you're doing drama lives, true crime lives, anything. That's why CPS is called. That has nothing to do with Clue. Because remember, and believe me, Clue don't like me. Thank you, D. Clue don't like me. And I'm okay with that. But I also can't listen to people blame Clue, Granny, even Queen Bee when everybody's a grown adult over the age of 21. Most people over the age of 30. If people over the age of 30 are that easily incited, we have a problem in America then, honestly. Now, if Britney pissed someone off and they called themselves, I get it. I mean, who am I to say otherwise? But to say that Clue is inciting 30-plus-year-old women, A, I would never give Clue that much power. But B, you can't put a label like that on someone even if you don't like her. Clue could be the nastiest bitch in the whole wide world, but you can't put that responsibility on her. These are grown women. It's like, whether you think she's evil or not, that's not the point, though. The point is, if I'll give you a good example. I have to watch some of my wording, but I'll give you a good example. If you're dating someone, and let's say you're dating them for 6 months, and they go ahead and blow their head off and leave you a note saying it's, it could be your fault. All right, let's take out the note. No note. Do you think it's fair if the family would blame you? Think about it. That whole family is saying it's all your fault, it's all your fault, it's all your fault. It's not your fault. This person made a choice on their own. It's the same thing. Whoever's doing this, or if it even has anything to do with anything, they're doing this on their own. You can't say that a grown woman incited another grown woman. And if they did, then that person needs mental help, honestly. But thank you, Who Knows. You're so beautiful. You're so sexy. You're my bestie. Look how pretty you are. But you guys know what I'm saying, though? I mean, I know it wasn't the greatest example, but that's the problem. If you don't like someone, you automatically have to bash them or blame them. No, you don't. I could think that Clue is not a good person. and that she's this and that. But I'm not going to go ahead and blame her for shit that she didn't do. I'm not going to be Tim, because that's what he does. God help me, I'll never be Tim.
She definitely incites it. How many times?
All right, should be good. Fucking my whole stream shut down. Damn AT&T. I fucking hate AT&T. You have no idea. I can't wait till my contract is up. I'm so over them. All right, you guys can hear me now, though, right? I should be back. Yeah, my whole fucking thing shut down.
She has to know it. Because you hear her saying, Craig, stop, stop, stop. You're going to get my channel taken.
Oh, that's what I was going to say, too. That not only did she choose to stay, she can leave at any time because she's the breadwinner, but if she was doing other stuff, like if she was in the middle of a live and Craig just started talking, she could easily say to him, honey, I'm in the middle of an important live. And if he didn't go away, then she's an idiot. But she doesn't even try to do that. She allows to interact with him and says all this stupid shit with him, just like last night. And she was like, oh, don't go. You don't have to go. Oh, we hurt his feelings. Brittany, can you for once care about the people that actually pay your bills? We all know Craig doesn't. So why don't you have a little more respect for your fucking subs? She don't care. And obviously they don't care. There's like 900 people in there, and all she does is say, hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't get it.
Stop. Okay, that tells me that you're aware of what he is saying is causing problems. Thank you, Buford. Buford. I said it right and it sounded wrong. Buford sent 5 gifted memberships. What is wrong with my chat? Well, anyway, if you got them, please. Oh, wait, I see now. Kim, Allie, Laced with Lacey.
But think about it, Fana. Why would she stop? Why would she stop? She's got 900 people in there listening to her say, hold on, ignore them, be rude as fuck, and that's it. It's fucking weird. And yet she gets 900 people in there. She is the least entertaining person I've ever seen. That's why I stopped watching her a long time ago. And yet she gets almost 1,000 people in her live. And I'm sitting here with like 100. Make it make sense.
Cauliflower. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Bufords. And it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Wolfie says I stand with soup. Laugh out loud.
I'm going to answer this once, D. Ryder, and you're not going to like my answer. But I'm going to say it anyway. No, I have never loved a man who beat the living fuck out of me and made me choose my kids over him. So no, I never loved anyone like that. Never even dated someone like that.
I do too. Happy birthday, Bufords. Thank you so much. You're gifting on your birthday. Well, I'm going to sing you a song, okay? Let me clear my throat. No, I'm not going to sing right now. Happy birthday to you. I'm going to sing the whole thing to you, Beau.
Yeah, shut up. Try to make themselves a victim and have something to go yell about. Don't come in my chat doing that.
All right, get back to me.
Members only, really quick. Shana, that was a whistle in my opinion.
Let me speed this up.
Shady, that's the way it made me feel. Why would you even say that out loud? Shayna, that was a whistle in my opinion, saying CPS could possibly make her get off YouTube. What? Deal with the problem, not the victim. They were.
Oh my God. Now it's me inciting and whistling. Oh my God. You can't win. So that was me inciting CPS. God dang. That wasn't it, but I suggest you believe whatever you want to believe.
Wrong. All these calls, I know that here's the thing, you still can sit there after all this and still say, I know Brittany, she does what she does. What exactly is it that I do, Sue? Because I've never heard you say it.
Oh.
So this got me thinking. Brittany is putting on Soup what she does on Clue. She's putting Soup on such a pedestal, like what Soup matters. And that's what I thought she was doing with Clue. But it actually just hit me that's not what she's doing. This is her victim mentality. How can someone not like me? How can someone say these things about me? So her idiot subs, here's money, Brittany. We understand. Nobody should feel like that about you because you're so wonderful. We just love you so much. That's what she's playing her audience with. I didn't get that at first. I thought she was just doing it because she's so narcissistic that she can't handle someone talking bad about her. But no, I don't think that's it. I mean, that might be part of it. But I really think she's playing victim with every single person that doesn't like her. That every single person that has something to say about her is causing her audience to have sympathy for her because, oh my God, here's another person that doesn't like me. Here's another person that thinks I'm so horrible, that I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Woe is me, poor me. That's what it is. It's not that she cares so much what Soup thinks. It comes right down to, yeah, it earns her money to have another person dislike her. Especially someone from Jones's camp.
Oh, well, you will.
Would you feel differently if your friend didn't have such a hate for me?
Now, that's just, isn't that convenient? Blaming it on a friend. What friend has such a hate for you? Is she talking about Six Up? Wolfie. Because I don't always agree with Six Up. You better ask somebody. And I do love her and she is my friend, but I don't always agree with her.
No, I don't think so.
I'm so sick of it. She's no different than
I'm no different.
That's them doing this backhanded shit. Nobody over here wants or would be okay with anything like that happening to anybody. We're not.
When did I ever say that any of this was okay? I didn't. This gives me more insight to the people that have been friends with Brittany and have been through it with Brittany. This gives me a lot more insight to what they're talking about. I see it now. Yeah, placed with Lacey. It is. Brittany, if you're not 100% for her, you're 100% against her. And people like that, I ain't got time for. I don't. While she's got Rakin over in her chat, I see Rakin over there now. This is the very woman that pulled the DV report. I spoke out against it, but you got Rakin sitting over there. Bitch, you could never address me and get it right.
I'll be saying, nope.
No, we're not.
I said triggered, not trooper, triggered.
Yes,
Triggered.
I was trying to find it, trooper. Yeah, she said triggered, not trooper.
I don't care. She can do whatever she needs to do, Marie. To say some shit like that, no. You know, I've sat on it. I've still supported her even after she's been, not so nice about me. She hasn't been nice about me at all. But to say what she just said, put the shoe on the other foot and say that. What if I said some shit like that about her?
You're so beautiful, Ninja. Look at that picture. Oh my God, everybody. Tell her how beautiful she is. She's my bestie, my bestest bestie. Thank you so much.
It's okay, Deb. It's not your place. It's not your place. We don't do that.
Dear God in heaven, you can't help them all, can you? Yes, Dark Horse is Jill. Yep, she's over there. But, you know, Big Bad Soup was theorizing with how things are moving with people weaponizing CPS on people online, if they have made any changes there. To Brittany, that's me saying, oh, they should make her get offline, or me saying what happened was okay. That's not what I said at all. But I see that a lot of comprehension isn't always everybody's strong suit. I can't either, Casey Blues. I never did. She's not back in Brittany's. Okay. That's good.
She was in Brittany's the other day. I mean, Brittany made a point to say it.
You respond to what they're doing to you. CPS have read multiple times and found nothing on.
You the way Brittany's acting, you would think I'm the one who called CPS on her. Tiny. Selective listening. I like that, Michelle. Dark Horse was just on the Bees panel justifying herself calling CP. That's right. That's right. Dark Horse was the day before the call. Okay.
So is Ellie. She's done nothing wrong. Exactly, Froggy. Exactly. How many times are y'all going to send CPS to my house before you get it in your thick skulls? Gamecock Jenny, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the green team. Chaz has been a member for 8 months. Thank you, Chaz, for supporting me. But known in this community. What is wrong with y'all?
Why has it gone this deep like this? Why has it turned?
So I've spoke out against all this. Them trying to get her on Kiwi Farms. I've spoke out against all of it. But Brittany, selective hearing. Yeah, this girl thrives in victimhood, and nobody can convince me otherwise. Allie says Brittany, who just wants it to stop and wants to be left alone, yet again, picking a fight, making a big deal over something simple, small. This is.
From what I understand, Agent, Rakin got a pass because Rakin apologized to Brittany. And I guess Granny, I don't know, Granny didn't tell the whole truth or something. And that's what gave Rakin the edge. Or Granny lied to protect herself or something, and then Rakin showed the proof that Granny was lying. So then, of course, it was, oh my God, I'm so sorry, Brittany, blah, blah, blah. And that's why, Brittany forgave her. Thank you, Who Knows, my love, my favorite sub. Look how pretty you are. Thank you for being a member for so long. You're just so hot. And I just love you. I love you so much. I need to come up with new lines. What else did she say? I can't think of what else she says.
What she does. This is what she does. That's why, look, some of them over there I do like. But maybe this ain't, I'm not the channel for you. And that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Right, Wolfie, I know you get it. If you came here.
You know what I don't understand about this community? Why people are so afraid to say who they like. I don't give a fuck if people like me or not. I enjoy listening to Clue and Cletus. I do. I'm not embarrassed to say it. I'm not going to go break bread with her. I'm not going to go make braids with her. But I'm not going to say like, oh my God, I can't listen to her. Of course I listen to her. She's on for hours, and when I'm doing stuff, she's a perfect person to listen to. And a Queen Bee if B. Tim's not there. I just don't know why people are like so afraid. I listen to Nunya every time she goes live. Nunya can't fucking stand me. I'm not gonna be like, hey, here's some money to support you. But I don't know why people are embarrassed to say like they like someone or they enjoy listening to someone. It's weird to me. Fucking like who you like. When Granny goes off on a fucking tangent, it's hysterical. I listen. I'm not embarrassed or afraid to say it. God, but seriously, I'm not gonna go make braids with Clue, but I enjoy listening to her. She's very easy to listen to. Cletus is even easier.
Here thinking that I'm just going to be 24/7 support Brittany channel. Man, I'm so sorry. I made sure I didn't mislead anybody in that front because I can't do it. And I would never agree with the way the others move either. I just think all of this is silly, redundant, ridiculous. It's gone too far. None of them know how to just have fun on here anymore. Just simply get on here, roast, report.
That I kind of agree with. Nobody's having fun anymore.
Cut up, laugh, move on. Yeah. And then you got Brittany over here who's like, I'm the victim. I'm the victim. Soup, Big Bad Soup said something and I don't like it. And oh my God, now she's coming for me and she wants CPS to get me offline, bitch. Nothing like that was ever said. This is why I would never windmill for you. You can't be trusted. You got too many turnovers. You got that many people leaving your chat and mods. Look at Angela Clips and Giggles community wild post. Way, way down. Yeah, something ain't right with you. You're the problem, Brittany. You damn sure are. But that doesn't mean I'm saying call CPS on this chick. That's not what that means. Are we okay here? Let's listen to a little.
Needs to be gone.
She does.
I believe she was reading the comment chat, pretty sure, but forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't care. That she just said she stood on it.
Wait, somebody
But
took
her
up
feet
for
needs to
me.
be gone. That Clue needs to be gone.
Beauty 411 says, Brittany, when Soup said that, I believe she was reading.
See, she's got this hard on for Clue. Brittany does. That's kind of a dumb move because I'll tell you something, Brittany. If you would shut the fuck up and not antagonize them, they would get bored and walk away. But you give them content every fucking day. Every day. You always blame them. You always talk about them. And Cletus had a really good point today. He said, stop blaming Clue. This is not Clue's fault. You're not going to sit there and blame I don't know if he said wife, fiance, whatever, or he just said Clue. I was cleaning the garage. But the way she goes on and on about Clue and Clue this and Clue that, like, Brittany, what is your real issue about Clue? Because it's not this.
And comment and chat, pretty sure. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I did say something about Clue.
I believe she was reading the comment chat, pretty sure, but forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't care. That she just said she stood on it.
See, she don't care. She does not want to be corrected at all. Say she's wrong. I don't care. She said she stood on it. What did I say I stood on? There's a reason people do not like being lied on. Well, hell no, they don't. That's not what I meant. Thank you, nice. Thank you for the makeup brush. Soup has spoken out so much about the gang mentality and that I'm pretty sure you was reading a comment from.
She said she stood on it.
That is so obvious. Why not? So now it is a sin to say check on your mental health, because at some point, all of this, the constant going into her.
Oh, she's too far deep into it, Ninja. She can't. She will never apologize. Nothing. she's gonna keep going until she can't do it anymore. But what I really find just so strange is that Nonsense had said that this is exactly what she was gonna do, and that's exactly what happened.
Real life has got to affect her mentally. But Brittany hears that, and what does she go? Little angel, are you?
The people making these false reports are the ones putting everyone in danger. Right. Whoever made the call 100% is going to be called. Maybe not be up right now, but make no mistake, they're going to be called for the phones. Well,
She's saying, I need to.
If I fucking hear another person say her kids are in danger, then get the fuck offline. If you truly believed that your kids are in danger, then you get the fuck offline. Period. End of story. And I really am tired of hearing that. Your kids are little. My kids weren't even that little when I started, but your kids are 10 and 11. You claim how you care about your kids so much. If you care about your kids so much, then that's when you sign off. If you're so putting them in danger. So stupid.
Log off.
here's the thing, all this stuff is going to come back. All of it. Well, I'm behind you, Shady. 100. Shady says, I will have some time soon and hopefully get the attention of more people to show what's happening here. I'm doing what I can do too, Shady, in the background. Next year, change is going to happen. I feel like a lot of y'all are.
And Shady is a good documenter. She gets the stuff, but I don't know if Shady's mad at me or not. Oh, well, if she is over there believing what Brittany's telling her, damn it, my foot fell asleep.
Shady is the epitome of somebody who doesn't make money on YouTube, but she is the epitome of she hates Queen Bee and that whole crew so much that she will stick up for Brittany and be there for Brittany just as a home base. I firmly believe that because I never looked at Shady as being dumb. But if you can't see through all of Brittany's lies, then that's the only word I can describe for you is dumb.
It is what it is. That's unfortunate, but oh well.
Cool with this, honestly. Yeah, I'd love to know on what ground she thinks CPS has a right to make me not be able to talk on my own platform.
Ah, God dang it, girl, you don't. And now my damn foot's asleep. She needs to understand that those agencies decides the criteria, not be.
Hey, 6 Up. I was talking about you before.
Or reality. That is true. Yeah, she's still playing it. Let's catch up. Let's go to real time. Where you at, Brittany?
Child Protective Services. This is.
Oh, and Brittany, you see this? Soup hates me. Soup has me blocked and everything. And here's 6 Up coming in my chat saying, what's up? You see how that works, Brittany? You don't have to hate the people that other people hate. Someone could like someone and not get along with their friends. It is what it is.
Just about could put an order in place for Brittany to have to stay off of YouTube because she's putting herself and her children mainly in danger, where you've become a target now. Since you don't want to do this yourself.
She has. There you go. She's become a target. She's become a target.
I'm sorry. She made herself a target. This doesn't happen because she is an innocent bystander. She has made herself a target with all of her lies.
Whether intentionally or unintentionally, she became a target.
And just take some time off YouTube. I wonder if Child Protective Services would order somebody to do that. It's just a thought. And please remember, I know some of y'all like Brittany, and that's okay. I'm able to see both sides, and that's just the way it is. The total obsession with one person.
How was that her reading a comment? The comment she had highlighted wasn't even that when she was saying that. And she said, this is just a thought, y'all.
Yeah, it's just a thought. I've explained this. Like, God dang, never mind. Take it how you want to, Brittany. You're going to anyway.
How was that her reading the comment? Right, that's what I said, Doug. I mean, I just,
Oh, I see Jamie in there. Soup doesn't agree with what's happening to you.
I gotta disagree with you, honey. Right, Eric. Me being on social media should not be seen as putting her kids in danger. What's dangerous and reckless are these shitbags that make mountains of money, or mountains out of absolutely nothing. I thought you were going to say money. Mountains out of absolutely nothing, and call CPS and LE with lies.
I got an honest question, and I really mean it. Eliza, hello. I guess you have me blocked because I don't see you at all. Let me say this. It's really an honest question. She's more worried about her internet hurting her kids or putting her kids in danger. That she's so worried about, allegedly. But yet her wheezing, falling asleep that she claims has nothing to do with drugs. She has not gone to a doctor to figure out what it is. And she could drop dead at any second. She could stop breathing at any second. If she legit doesn't know what it is, or why it happens, or why she doesn't get enough sleep, any of those, because she claims it's not drugs. But she cares about her kids so much that she has yet to go to a fucking doctor and find out what's wrong. Right? Make it make sense? Makes no fucking sense to me. I don't know why I can't see her. I don't see her at all. I know someone said hi to her earlier. I still don't see her. I'll check my list. Maybe I blocked her. I don't know.
And I agree with that.
I just, I don't even know what to say, y'all.
Well, you take it however you want.
I don't think, let me be clear about something. I don't think Soup agrees with what's happening. I would never say that. I don't. I don't think Soup likes any of this, and I don't think she's okay with any of this.
Hey, Chair.
But what she said right there was wrong as fuck. And I'm
Well, that's your opinion. You took it the wrong way. You take things how you want to take them, though. I can't make you see it any other way. You go ahead and do what you need to do.
shocked by it, honestly, because I just can't, y'all. I can't. I'm sorry.
I think you got other things to worry about than one little comment I made, but what do I know? Let's see what y'all are saying. Oh, hey, 6 Up. Yeah. She thinks I hate her because you hate her. She heard what she wanted to hear. That was it, and that was all. Spudler, she has. Yeah. Just reading what you all are saying. And you know what, guys, I'm going to take a week off. And I kind of agree with that. I also think even if she did at this juncture, they would still.
My bestie, my love again. If you sound like BJ breathing, would you once see a doctor to ignore it? Answers in chat, please. Exactly. And it's not just that. If you care about your kids and you know that Craig is a drunk loser who doesn't make any money and has really no way to make any money because he's a loser, wouldn't you want to stay alive for your children? Wouldn't you want to be there for your children? And again, if it's not from drugs, If it's not happening because of drugs, well, Brittany, then you would think that one would go to a doctor. Same thing with your teeth. All of a sudden, your teeth are bad. All of a sudden, you can't sip. All of a sudden, this. And the reality is, you just don't go to a fucking dentist. Go to a dentist, Brittany. You make enough money. How about you stop worrying about bullshit online and actually start taking care of yourself? And then you'll be a happier person, I promise. And then all this bullshit online won't hurt you so much. Because you won't care as much. Yeah, she does not. Hey, Love Light. She doesn't give a fuck about her kids. I'm sorry. I don't care. People say, how can you say that? You know, she loves her kids. Really? Can you prove it? Just because you have kids doesn't mean you love them. Just saying.
They're like a dog with a bone. There is something about Brittany. She's a polarizing character, and they have honed in on her. I agree, Soup, but that ultimately, those are.
All right. We got to give a little history lesson. Nobody actually honed in on her. This all started with Queen Bee. Forget the granny stuff. That's like an old thing. But this all started with the Queen Bee stuff. Queen Bee and this Britney kid, and, you know, all of a sudden, Queen Bee had to come up with this elaborate fucking story against Jonesin just to deflect from her. And then other people caught on. And then Granny was happy that Queen Bee was now mad at Britney. So now more people could not like Britney. But the original people that went after Britney were Melissa Jade and Dietz, not Jonesin. But they knew her. Alex Erickson had originally gone after Britney. And they did all these exposés on Britney. And that's when Granny was friends with them. And then Granny went over to Queen Bee. And until this whole thing happened with the kid, you know, nobody gave Britney any attention. And then Queen Bee needed a reason for everyone to hate Britney. So now it was all of Queen Bee's people. And then Clue came along, and Britney kept going after Clue and going after Clue and going after Clue. Clue finally snapped, said, oh yeah, bitch, let's do this. Sebastian Rogers happened, and I may be skipping around, but Sebastian Rogers happened, and Britney became friends with Seth, and Clue was friends with Chris and Katie, and boom, that's how this whole fucking thing exploded. Nobody was targeting Britney. Britney caused her own target, and I think that's what people mistake. It could have ended a long time ago, and Britney kept egging it on. Oh, then we got the Rico, and we got this, and we got that, and yeah. Yeah, Dietz did one live, but it was pretty bad. Like, not pretty bad in a bad way. I mean, like, she was calling out, her and Melissa Jade were calling out Britney. Oh, I know, it did piss her off. See, 6 Up, the reason why I don't say that Clue is gross, it honestly, my mouth was just like her 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I've just grown up since then, but I can't say anything about the way she talks because go look and listen to old videos of me. I was the exact fucking same way. Maybe not on this channel, but there's clips of it. So I don't hold it against her the way she talks. But she'll change. She'll a couple of years from now, she won't talk like that.
Her kids, she is the one yep, she's the one. That's all. I hope that didn't knock my sound out. Somebody tried calling. Hey, Pearl, you fumbled the RO evidence. Brittany, you made it worse. You put your partner's right to shoot off his mouth and threaten. Yeah, about protecting your kids from being weaponized. She sees what's going on around her. She sees how she is a target. I mean, I'm what I suggest or what I think out loud doesn't mean she has to do it. And how the hell does she take that and make herself a victim? It's her lies and her
Oh, I don't remember that, TP. I don't know what they were fighting over or what she did an expose on herself. But Deets Live exposed BJ making a false claim about a SWAT. Interesting. Made BJ mad for sure. I haven't listened to the whole SWAT reviews. I can't take listening to her anymore. I agree. How does she know it wasn't somebody in it? It wasn't even a SWAT. It was a follow-up. It was an absolute follow-up because they didn't find, and it had nothing to do with her. It was all about Craig.
manipulation, and then people love the reactions. And she does. Now, I got to say, Brittany is troll food. She's the definition of it because of the way she reacts so strongly. Okay. And then she'll have Craig back in the background. That's just my opinion. That's not me saying that these things happening to her. I did today, and now look at me all pissed off and shit.
I guarantee you. Watch and see, Boston. Watch what I'm telling you. This is a common used tactic. Somebody will come in under a fake account and they'll make a threat. And then the person that had the threat made will go live and make this shit about them and say Brittany's allowing people to threaten in her chat. And no, you're not going to be doing that. Don't bring that shit to me.
Yeah, anyway, she's on to something else now. Brittany, here's the thing. You don't have to agree with what I said, but acting like this right here.
And not for nothing, she had her phone in her hand. Why didn't she hit record? I hit record as soon as there was a knock at the fucking door. And I knew it was CPS, or I knew I saw the police. I fucking hit record because that's the only way you have proof. All these times she never hit record. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. And that's why I think that's part of where my theory was, that she knew exactly what they were there for and that it was not a SWAT. But you know what I'm saying, though? You're a creator. Why wouldn't you hit record? Everybody hits record.
Ain't it? This ain't it. That's another thing, Kim. As long as you keep engaging, right. But I have mixed feelings about that too, because I am one. Never bow down to a bully. Ever. But then again, I don't know. The internet is such a strange place. And because the internet, they're able to go into your real life. And unfortunately, they know so much about Brittany that they know her children's names. You got Julie Skolnick out here digging into her uncle's criminal history. Has nothing to do with Brittany. Excuse me. So I'm torn on how I feel on that. You know, you never bow down to a bully or cower down to one, but
Oh, that's right. I remember that. I do remember that. BJ claims she was swatted, someone FOIA'd, and it turns out it was EMS people were given the wrong address. BJ knew that but took advantage in order to claim she was swatted. That's right. I forgot about that. Hey, Demon. Totally forgot about that. But after she got documents, Brittany told her the cops lied to her and that she spoke with somebody and they told her the real truth. Yeah, okay.
at this juncture, because it's affecting her children's lives, what does this mean to you? How important is this to you? Because this is actually going into her children's lives. I mean, you cannot tell me that those young boys were not, and I'm not for sure, I think she has 2 young boys, that doesn't affect them.
Soup, I think you missed the part where she said that her boys didn't even know the cops were there because the SWAT team was so quiet. So they never even knew she was there. They never knew that the cops were even there. That, you know, that's how cool they were. That's how nice they were.
I just, you can't tell me that they're not affected by this. But again, Brittany hears what she wants to hear. This is why, again, I'll say if you're here because you think that I am a Brittany windmiller, and some people still don't even know what that word other week. Yeah, that's got to happen here at all. That is so true. Pearl says, I wouldn't go for an RO over YouTube, but I guarantee you that if I make a move, I'll have every detail and piece of evidence and I will win. Don't start what you can't finish. Exactly.
All right, that's it. I'm suing. 6 Up, I'm suing you. I need lawyer money. So we're going to start a GoFundMe. I'm suing 6 Up and she's suing me. Thank you, Ninja. My love, you're so good to me. Thank you so much. You're so pretty. Everyone tell Ninja, look how beautiful she is. She is just so amazing. Bestest ever. All right, I think that was it on this live. But there are a couple of other things I want to show you guys. Hang on. BJ is a big time scammer. And yet and this is what I said earlier. I have fucking 90 people in here. She gets 900 and all she does is lie and fucking scam. Do you know how frustrating that is as a creator? All right. I know that Just Iris sent me something. We're raising $1 million. Woohoo! Oh, it is the whole stream. Okay, good. Because I was going to play some of it. All right, hold on. Oh, my internet sucks. All right. Guys, remember the number 341. $354. I missed it. 341. All right.
Joel, you know what you are? You're a useless idiot. And you are a freaking mindless bot that just repeats yourself over and like you're accusing me of being repetitive, but here you are, a year later, Terry Joel, still watching everything I put out. Bless your heart. Social media is huge. You shouldn't have to. Also, you can lose any job at any time in the real world. Also, exactly. You can lose your job. Comments on social media too that are inappropriate.
Ugh. Gross.
All right, let me see. Hey, Eric Jasper. Stand your ground, Brittany. I love prayers. Love and prayers. I'm gonna play this one more time to show y'all what I'm upset about.
No, I'm done with this. All right. I do want to hear the end of last night's, and then I'm getting the fuck off here. What did I get to?
148.32.
Is it still up?
Last night's?
Yeah.
I think so.
Was it on a different channel?
No, it's on me. Oh, excuse me.
If she didn't edit that, I'm going to be like, what the fuck are you doing?
No.
Now, Just Iris, what am I listening for again? I forgot what I was even listening for. We're already at 341. You sure you got the right timestamp?
Maybe it was on her. Maybe she did
Yeah,
take
it was on
down.
the other one.
Yeah, there you go.
Heart to heart.
Like, there's all kinds of rumors, you know. They are concerned for the children. Why wasn't the child services call? Right. Even with this whole situation, none of this had anything to do with the children this time. None. They, especially the SWAT when they came. It wasn't even about my kids. That was even an interest at all. It was about
It's her backup.
God. Is this what you're playing this for?
Right. Now she's bitching because people aren't calling CPS. Yep.
I don't know, y'all.
Because falling asleep in the middle of a fucking sentence, that's perfectly normal. That's what normal people do. They're in the middle of a sentence and they just pass the fuck out.
Quake.
I don't even know. I'm probably just going to. Opal, I would highlight your membership, but it's not letting me. It's being stupid. I can't do anything on this freaking computer tonight, y'all.
He's like, fuck
Thank
being
you,
nice.
Opal, for
Fucking
joining.
loser.
Oh, here's the one thing I want to say before I go.
Bro,
Put anybody your choice. Choose a person.
You're my person.
How you doing?
Oh, I didn't hear a clap.
That my internet's acting all wonky now too.
Oh. That bitch woke up and took herself off of there to come. I'm sure she's gonna come back and say some shit. My internet's acting up, y'all.
I find it interesting that that's literally what reality just said.
Yeah. And you could hear her all of a sudden start moving around. It's like she came back to life.
Talk. Why do you just
She's not falling asleep. Leave her alone.
Oh my God.
Nobody will ever convince me that that's a medical issue. I'm sorry. That is not a fucking medical issue. Because I was thinking about this too. Don't you normally snore when you're laying down? Because you get clogged up? Like whenever I have like a really bad cold or something, you have to lay down to snore. That's why they tell you like try sitting up if you can't breathe. You don't snore like that sitting up normally. Now, people that have done that when you put your head down in front, you can snore like that. I don't know anything about that, but I'm trusting you guys on that. But you know what I'm saying? I thought of this. You have to lay down in order to snore. So, maybe like a little snore or something. Well, fall asleep in your chair or like on an airplane. I'm always afraid on an airplane, like I'm going to fall asleep and I'm going to snore. But I remember someone told me, no, you have to lay down in order to really snore. You may snore a little if you got a cold, but not like that. So that's what I'm saying, Lacey. I'm totally trusting you on that because I don't know anything about that. But for the amount that she snores like that, and these people are totally okay with it, it's fucking weird.
And you got 2 good eyes.
She just said her her computer's acting all weird.
People like this. Well, I won't say what I'm thinking, but
Exactly. I have never in my life known somebody who passes out mid-sentence unless they're nodding out. I don't care how tired you are. You don't pass out mid-sentence. You just don't. It just doesn't happen. No matter how fucking tired you are.
My
Are you combing that
internet's
fucking
acting
bush
weird also.
with your fingers?
See, there she is.
Sorry about that, guys. Stupid. It didn't even want to let me,
Breathe?
Laura, you
Like, here's my thing, too. If Shady really cared for her, if Sinner really cared for her, if Moon really if all these people that claim they care for her so much, are you allowing her to lie to you? This wasn't her fucking internet. We all heard she was passed the fuck out. Nodded out, whatever. Hey, Ash Cash. We all fucking saw it. We all heard it. That's not your internet. So if you guys care so much, why don't you fucking call her out on it? And why don't you tell her, Brittany, stop insulting everybody's fucking intelligence? But the reason why they won't is because, one, they make money. And the reason Brittany keeps doing it is because nobody cares. None of her people seem to give a fuck.
been here for the last 30 minutes just typing things about sleeping. Are you tired, girl?
nah, you big bitch, you are.
Yeah, now she's gaslighting like we didn't just fucking hear her. That right there is drugs. Someone that fell asleep would just say, yo, I fell asleep. Sorry. Does she not ever listen to her own streams and hear herself?
Good Lord.
Tireder than hell.
I cannot. I ain't never in my life. That Lori lady, like, all she does is talk about.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You tell her,
She
Peanut.
slept again.
Did you see that? That Lori woman, all she does is... No, I ain't sleeping.
One of the things I did want to say that, like,
I told her.
so basically, I was just thinking in terms of what did they call it? The BNN network. Everybody riding my ass and being on me for every little thing I do constantly.
And now she's slurring. We'll say 3, 2, 1. She's going to pass out.
Oh, I wish reality would do that one time. Just one fucking time. Just...
Thank you, Who Knows. You're so beautiful. I love your picture. You're my number 2 fan. You're my bestie. Thank you, thank you.
Let that...
Oh, and I love you so much.
Big bitch go to sawing logs like she does and just go like loud as shit.
Yeah. I feel like this is the shit you would hear when you're playing with a Ouija board.
That was a good one, Cletus. Here's the thing, too, though. And I stand firm with this. If this was, she would acknowledge it. Not that she would acknowledge she's falling asleep, but she would have enough smarts to just sign offline. But she's not doing that. She's staying online purposely. And I feel like she's telling all her subs, go fuck off. I don't give a fuck about you.
It's like that little whistle thing where you go.
Yeah, the slide whistle.
Whistle.
4 seconds of this shit. Jesus.
Mom.
Oh.
Hang on 1 second, guys. Be right back.
Get the fuck out of here.
3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Her child, who allegedly has his own room, who has school today, is waking her ass up at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. This is somebody who cares about her kid. Get the fuck out. She don't give two shits about her fucking kid.
Now, what was that little kid hollering for? She gonna say he just walked in there? Hell,
Hang on 1 second, guys. Be right back.
Get the fuck out of here.
thinking, but
And if you missed it because I stopped it, play it through this time.
My
Are you combing that fucking bush
also.
with your fingers?
See, there she is.
Sorry about that, guys. Stupid. It didn't even want to let me,
Breathe?
Laura, you have been here for the last 30 minutes just typing things about sleeping. Are you tired, girl?
nah, you big bitch, you are.
Good Lord.
Tighter than hell.
I cannot. I ain't never in my life. That Lori lady, like, all she does is talk about.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You tell her, Peanut. Did you see that? That Lori woman, all she does is... No, I ain't sleeping.
One of the things I did want to.
Now, I thought that was Clue that was making fun of her, but then I realized Clue was talking. So that was BJ that made that time. She wants to be my bestie again. Thank you, Ninja. Okay, you won your bestie title back. You're so beautiful. You're so lovely. I just love you, my love. Kind of loving this for BJ. What's that about Akuta Brown?
Say that, like,
I told her.
so basically, I was just thinking in terms of what did they call it? The BNN network. Everybody riding my ass and being on me for every little thing.
Oh, I wish reality would do that one time. Just one fucking time. Just let that big bitch go to sawing logs like she does and just go like loud as shit.
Yeah. I feel like this is the shit you would hear when you're playing with a Ouija board.
It's like that little whistle thing where you go
Yeah, the slide whistle.
Whistle.
40 more seconds of this shit. Jesus.
Mom.
Oh,
Hang on 1 second, guys. Be right back.
get the fuck out of here.
Now, what was that little kid hollering for? She gonna say he just walked in there? Hell no, he's sitting in the background playing on his fucking whatever it is, playing shows and shit. You can hear it.
Hey, y'all. My son just got up. I'm going to go ahead and go. I love y'all. We'll talk tomorrow.
Good night. Good night, everybody. Y'all sleep well. Good night, Britt. Bye, everybody.
Reality, stop enabling her, because that's exactly what you're doing. Totally. And why was her kid fucking awake? And why is her kid waking her up? Her kid should be in his own room sleeping. That is disgusting. But go ahead and tell me what a great mom she is. She should be fucking embarrassed. And if it wasn't for a kid saying something, she'd still be falling asleep online. Don't tell me she's not on fucking drugs. She is. I don't care what her bullshit test said. She is fucking nodding out, and no one in their right fucking mind would continue to stay live unless you're high. And I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, he did not just get up. He getting annoyed because she wouldn't shut the fuck up. I don't feel sorry for her at all. I don't. And I don't feel sorry for anybody that's fucking enabling her. That's a child. Is either a 10-year-old or an 11-year-old. Not even Craig waking her up. Why is your kid, who sounded wide awake, at 2:30 in the morning, shouldn't your kid be sound asleep in his own room? No, I'm sorry. She's a shit fucking mom. And anyone that thinks otherwise, yeah, I challenge you on that. But there's one more thing. If I can find, Cletus had said about the lawsuit. It was funny as hell. But I don't know exactly where it is. I know it was towards the end because I was in the garage cleaning. Of course, even especially an autistic kid, absolutely needs structure.
Right. So you can try that again. And on top of that, excuse me, you talking about my content? Just you don't have content.
Check your text message, please. And take a deep breath.
More than that.
No, you're going to need to take a deep breath on what you're going to see.
Well, go get drunk.
My lovely fucking internet. She's not a true friend. None of them are. How do you support someone? Just Irish, if you can find the time link of when Cletus said that, but when Brittany was going on about she needs a restraining order, if you could find me the timestamp, I will love you for life.
You would never just casually saunter back into a room after.
No, I don't feel sorry for Reality in that she's enabling her. She should not fucking be enabling her. Someone needs to call Brittany out. One of her friends need to call her the fuck out.
After some big scary demon looking in the eyes man told you to get the fuck out. You wouldn't do that. Shut up. And again, I'm gonna ask, if you're so concerned about the little children and you didn't want them to know anything was going on, why wouldn't you take the moment that they told you your kids and make sure they didn't leave the room? Because they're most important, right?
She already made the analogies of like at the workplace. It's not the bully. At school, it's not the bully. It's always the one that's getting picked on it.
Yeah.
Is at fault, it seems. And it's not.
Who was bullying
and that's the problem
you?
with society. as a whole. You know, you hear people bullying.
Who is bullying myself to tell you? I would absolutely be like, that bitch is ugly. I would literally tell you that every day if you and I were in high school together.
Kicks her off of YouTube. Then what? What does that mean? They can make any mother on the planet quit their job? Come on, people, get real. Right, Lori? So then what? I leave and then they find a new target?
I think she's absolutely a control freak when it comes to Craig, because I think she knows Craig is a dark, twisted.
Now, she's a control freak with everything in her life.
Sick motherfucker. And that may be why she don't encourage him to go into the public. Because like I said the other day, I can promise you I didn't call. Because what would have come out of my mouth ain't nothing like what the fuck you said. But I do believe that boy got some issues.
And then it also, yes, it sets some new precedents that, oh, well, we'll just torment the shit out of the next person and make CPS make them leave too. The problem is people listening to hear a pin drop in your background of your live stream.
Who's in here?
Somebody that was wanting to read make sure you read their comment. Petty was just saying that they're a BJ simp. That their comment was something about Eric Jasper and Just a RN. I don't know.
Things nightly are fucking mentally deranged.
Same
there,
Chico.
I stand on it. Took me a while to see it. It's gross. Thank you, niece.
All right, niece.
I appreciate it. I really do. The thing is, you don't tell what all is happening in your life, and it's assumptions that they make. Shady, I've been shouting that to my rooftops. The lies. You are always a victim.
You mean Craig's rooftops?
Yeah, let's calm down. Calm down.
Easy. He ain't.
Oh, mine, you fucking piece of shit internet. I used to have such good internet. And then I switched to AT&T fiber. And it sucks. All right, let me see if I can do it this way. Hold on.
Understood. And I thought too what somebody else said. I thought she was reading a comment. So I went back and I listened to it again and I said, oh my God, no, that's her. That's her own thoughts.
No, I'm telling you, you got to hear what she says and Cletus's reaction. He is so 100% correct. And I couldn't believe she said that. But that's what I'm trying to find.
Yeah, what the actual fuck is this backwards ass bullshit she's saying? Brittany didn't put herself or her kids in danger. She didn't do this. I can't believe what the actual... Yeah, I just heard. It pisses me the fuck off that you're blamed. Yeah, I need to go, Pink. I need to log off. This is all on me. That is some straight up bullshit. To even put that shit out and either knowing what the fuck these people are doing is right. Right.
They came for you. They came for you.
As
I said.
This might be it. Hold on.
Go
Right.
watch my
One
lives
person.
every night. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. I'm
One
sorry.
person perpetuated all of this, and it's growing into a cancer.
Ow.
And you can't deny that. One person did start this, and it just went out of control after.
Oh, for sure, Pudding. Which one, Trooper's mom? Her thumbnail? Is it today? For today?
Oh, is it my turn?
Only on this platform, man. This is what y'all want, man. That's why I said I she stands on it too. Crazy. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Like I can't. Like I said, criticism suit. Really? Come on. You criticize me all the time. I'm fine with that. That ain't criticism. That is not criticism.
I think she's just so addicted truly to being a victim that she would probably not make it long without her YouTube. And that's how I feel. I don't even so much know that it's the money. I go back and forth on whether it's the addiction to the money or the addiction to having someone feel sorry for her. And
Clue might be right about that. 306. All right, let's see. Oh, we're right there. I knew it was coming up. Thank you so much. You the best, Iris. You so pretty too.
Dad, Muffy, how do you people that watch her keep doing it? Like, how do you keep getting... You know what you motherfuckers need to be in? And I mean this for real. Tell me they wouldn't be great at that fucking slap contest.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my other question. So she was so proud to strike, and this kind of proves why she likes it. She was to hit Trish last night. Okay, I don't know anyone that watches Trish. I really don't. And Trish is just same rinse and repeat. Notice how she's never struck Clue. She's never struck Granny. I think she struck Queen Bee once. If Clue is such a big badass to you, Brittany, why haven't you ever struck her? You took her to court. That to me just shows how much she needs Clue and how important Clue going after her is. Because Clue makes way more money off of her than Trisha does. So how come you've never struck Clue? Because you have to be a victim. That's why. That's what I'm saying, Fana. I personally don't know anyone that watches her. And a couple of times I tried watching her, she's just not for me. I was bored. But you see what I'm saying, though? Why not go after Clue? Why not go after Queen Bee? Why not go after Granny? I don't know if Granny still plays her, but you know what I'm saying? If Clue is your number one enemy, I would think you want to take the snake's head off first, but yet you never do. Yeah, I think she did struck Queen once.
How many times these motherfuckers been slapped across their fucking faces and just, I barely felt it. You all need to go on that show so we can watch you physically be right across the gourd. The Cromwells, thank you for the super chat. Why is I'm a hustler, baby, running through my head? Because that's what she is. She's a hustler. And them people over there just dumb as hell. Just stupid. Take my money. I don't care if you're scamming, which they may not. And if they don't, then hey, good on them. But it's just, it's weird. Weird to me.
They already tried to frame me for that sock account. Somebody told me that the night that I gave Center the surveillance footage of the SWAT at my house.
Well, hold on. Because you was just sitting there asking why people are listening to the fucking scanner while you're sitting here saying the night that I gave Center the footage of SWAT at my house. Could that be why people were listening to the scanner? It ain't no wonder you sleep during true crime. You don't understand any of it that you're fucking hearing. Holy
that
fuck.
Truth and Cletus went over that video a million times. Fast forward it, rewound it. Fast forward it, rewound it. Frame by frame. They broke that video down for hours.
It's what we do.
Yeah.
So you're mad at us because we do have the, want to know? Like you should when you cover crime cases? You're pissed
She's not wrong. I mean, in Clue, she's not wrong.
at us because we are actually good at doing that? You're fucking wild, bro. Extra Pickles, thank you for the super chat. Curious, which mods, meaning all who have wrenches and in blue, who knew and participated in her lies and scams with the attorney bullshit? BJ cons her subs with religious manipulation. How hysterical she tells others they need Jesus. Amen. Spectacles, testicles, watch, wallet. Amen.
Hey, before you... Well, go ahead. I'm sending you something. I found another view of the SWAT team.
Oh, did you?
They were overanalyzing what the men were saying to the point where they listened so hard that they thought the men were saying something about my laundry. They thought the men took pictures.
That was truth. I never heard laundry, but you never know.
There you go. You can pull it up in your email.
I didn't hear nothing about no laundry.
I do. I remember us.
You heard it?
I remember us talking about that. Going, did he say laundry? Something between the laundry and the something.
And I know you ain't talking many times as you've listened to At Night's fucked up ass videos and hearing shit. Get the fuck out of here.
And how many times have you watched that video of us walking over that hill, seeing if you could listen for?
How many times has BJ watched the videos of Seth and Chris and Katie? She went over those videos like 1,000 times.
The swishing includes Britz's legs.
Ain't it? Oh, now they look professional.
Is this what your SWAT team look like, BJ?
These look like professionals right here. I don't believe they'd have sat outside and talked about nothing for no 30 minutes. They'd have been right on in the motherfucking door.
Is that your SWAT team?
This tracks. This tracks for me right here. They have appropriate headwear. I'm a little iffy on the tennis shoes, not tennis shoes. You know what I mean? These sandals, that's probably not something OSHA would approve of. But for the rest of them, I think this is a well formulated and put together SWAT team. 100%.
Well, she said, you know, you had a thumbnail with your head on a SWAT team member with the SWAT body armor and shit. So there you go. That's what her thumbnail was. That must be what your SWAT team looks like. Damn, BJ.
And you got lippy with them?
Do they pump sunshine to your county? Them motherfuckers are a few centuries behind.
She's gonna cry. It ain't my fault this time, but she's gonna cry. She said Jesus, remember?
Oh.
What unit they were with. I mean, look, if I don't have grounds for a protection order, I don't know who does. I mean, this shit is.
BJ, I'm telling you right now. Try it. Try it again.
What?
Think about that for a second. I'm going to rewind that. How in the fuck are you going to sit online and say to the very people that you made spend up to $10,000 on this bullshit RO that you never showed up for the first time, and the second time you were late and they won, and now you're going to try to threaten another RO for them? Are you fucking kidding me? I would be livid. Livid. And Cletus thinks the way I do. Stop, dog.
I mean, we can ask questions. All the questions we want, right?
So you just said that.
Is Craig a terrorist? Is Craig a drug dealer? Are you a terrorist? Are you a drug dealer? Is there porn on the computer that shouldn't be there? Just questions we can ask, right? Ask all the questions we want.
See how invested you are. I would be embarrassed. I wonder sometimes, Luminous. I really do.
Oh, yeah, you should have put a pink ski mask on the leader.
Oh. Next time.
They were even going by what the people were wearing to figure out what unit they were with. I mean, look, if I don't have grounds for a protection order, I don't know who does. I mean, this shit is.
BJ, I'm telling you right now. Try it. Try it again.
What did she say?
Listen.
Wearing to figure out what unit they were with. I mean, look, if I don't have grounds for a protection order, I don't know who does.
Bitch,
I mean,
you fucking, this ain't even a goddamn threat. You fucking send another fucking piece of paperwork to this fucking house. I will sell fucking vehicles if I have to, but I will bury you in the goddamn court system because I am over your big fucking ass.
And
you
Craig.
put shit out here on the fucking public platform and then get mad when people fucking look at it. Go fuck your fat ass self. I think you got bigger fucking legal issues to worry about than going and trying to file a couple more frivolous fucking ROs. You ignorant fuck.
With prejudice, BJ.
Is insane. It's sick.
Go Cletus. That's the first time I think I ever heard Cletus like really mad. But Brittany, I wouldn't test him. Obviously, he fixes cars, and he just said he will fucking sell cars to pay for a major lawsuit. He's not asking his community, although I'm sure they would help. But he just said straight up, he will fucking sell cars to make sure that he buries you in court. And believe me, he'll come up with the money. Like you. He'll probably make $5,000 that you made in a couple of days. He would make in an hour. So I'd watch what you say, Brittany. Honestly, I really, truly would.
Thank you, Miss Lizzie. I appreciate it. You do have an audience of people that are mandatory reporters, and that is a law for. Oh my God, please, Giselle, don't even. No.
Why? What? Don't even what? See, you think you're the most important thing to people in the world. And honey, that ain't how the real world works. It might be somebody just come across.
And Brittany's supporters. Here, I think you guys may not be smart enough to understand what Cletus just said. So I'm going to reiterate for those in the back. I don't mean you guys. I mean Brittany's supporters. Not one point did Cletus say, I'm going to raise money from my community to take you to court. At no point did he say, I'll have my community pay for this. No. He was a man, unlike Craig. But he was a man and said, I'll do what I have to do, even if it means selling cars. I will do what I have to do to bury you in court. Completely different than the way you and Craig think, Brittany. Completely different than the way your subs think. Tell Craig that's what a real man says. That they will sell whatever they have to do the right thing by them and their woman. Something you know nothing about, Brittany. Because you say, oh, I need an RO, but I need all you guys to pay for it. Unbelievable. But I just wanted to point that out. No, it's my internet. I just wanted to point that out because Brittany's an idiot. But since I'm having sound problems, I'm going to get off. And I've been on a long time anyway. All right. I don't know why my internet sucks, but hopefully you guys can hear me. It'll be easier. All right. I don't know why my internet sucks. All right, I guess it's working now. So I will be, I'll be see you guys tomorrow. I got to babysit tomorrow night. So I'll either be on early or very late. So I apologize. I got to call AT&T and find out what the hell's going on. But before I cut out again, I will see you guys later. You're all so beautiful. Thank you guys for Super Chats, PayPals, Cash Apps. I just want y'all to know you're all my besties. You're all wonderful. I love you. I love you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.